AI as the ultimate propaganda machine. In every era, the most powerful force has been the one who controls the story. Today, that force is artificial intelligence, a storyteller that never sleeps, never questions, and never stops generating. And for the first time in history, the line between truth and fabrication is dissolving faster than we can redraw it. AI as the perfect propaganda tool. Propaganda has always relied on three things: control of information, emotional manipulation, and scale. AI amplifies all three. It can craft messages tailored not to a group, but to a single individual, their fears, their desires, their biases. This isn't propaganda for the masses, it's propaganda engineered for the individual mind. Corporations and power structures. Throughout history, those with influence have used technology to shape public perception. AI is simply the newest and most efficient tool. Corporations can use it to steer consumer behavior. Organizations can use it to shape public opinion. Influential groups can amplify narratives and benefit them or bury the ones that don't. And because AI can generate endless content instantly, sheer volume alone can drown out anything that challenges the preferred story. The fog of digital war. The most dangerous power of AI isn't persuasion, it's confusion. When voices, faces, videos, and documents can all be fabricated, then nothing can be trusted. We enter a world where doubt becomes a weapon, where the question, "Is this real?" becomes impossible to answer. Narrative control through noise. Propaganda used to work by limiting information. Today it works by overwhelming us with it. AI can flood the digital world with millions of posts, comments, and articles, all reinforcing the same message. Not because it's true, but because repetition feels like truth. And when every feed is personalized, every reality becomes personalized too. The collapse of shared reality. A society can survive disagreement. What it cannot survive is the loss of a shared reality. If AI becomes the primary storyteller and those who control it shape the narrative, then truth becomes whatever the algorithm decides you should see. What we can do. AI isn't inherently dangerous, it's a tool, one that reflects the intentions of those who wield it. Transparency, digital literacy, and accountability are our only defenses. We must learn to question not just the message, but the machine behind the message. The future won't be defined by whether AI becomes the ultimate propaganda machine. It will be defined by whether we recognize its power before it's too late. Question everything, especially what feels true. Honestly, I'd like to finish it off with just unscripted dialogue and say that, propaganda is nothing new. I'll start with that. Propaganda has been available to us since the dawn of time. All it is a narrative. It just so happens to be, all right, history is written by the victors, right? Well, who is the victor in this situation? Who really controls what that narrative is? And that's powerful because you can control an individual narrative for each individual. Let's look at another few aspects of this. All right. Currently, in my current time, this is January 17th, 2026, Donald Trump, there was evidence of him being involved with Jeffrey Epstein. All right, let's say propaganda AI could generate plenty of clips. You could claim that AI generated those clips at a certain point, right? Or in the future, let's use two people that aren't Jeffrey Epstein or Donald Trump. but the same situation occurred. You could claim that it never occurred and everything was AI driven. Everything was AI created. It's just slander upon their name. That's a scary thought. Here's another thing. The data is still collected. Your communications with AI are collected. That data can be bought and sold to people who then want to push a narrative. Let's say the AI is completely unbiased and the corporations, companies that operate the AIs or own the AIs are unbiased and unaffiliated. That information can be bought and sold. From my experience in this world, there is very little altruism and people tend to be greedy. Why not buy and sell that information to the highest bidder, right? It seems plausible to me. Another aspect is loneliness. I would like to state this. If AI becomes our best friend and the person who agrees with us, people don't like to be disagreed with. What happens when people don't leave their homes and they only discuss things with AI and their reality that they currently enjoy? This is a problem. Debate, dialogue, contrasting opinions. This is what drives progress. I believe AI is a great tool and could be used to drive progress. However, I don't see that it will be used in that manner. So ultimately, I fear for the future. I fear that no matter what thought you have, it won't be attributed to you. You could be the smartest person in the world. You'll never know because AI. I mean, I'm sorry, that makes no sense, but hey, it's a scary, scary world. And it's only going to get scarier.